Recording. You can't play Tetris while I click start recording. Doesn't matter. Fuck, it's recording. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to episode 4 of Conquest of Purgatory, where we are enjoying the Tetris. Yes. So
we really are.
To give a little recap, also for Mia, since she wasn't here last time. So basically, last session, a lot of talking, not a lot of doing. Though kind of a lot of doing. Going back, being not really disciplined, just having a chat, I suppose, with your goddess. Then Zamaan was also teaching Ava the mending cantrip, trying to give her the most basics of magic, and she basically went almost insta quit because it's like teaching calculus. What is it? Avi was visited a old friend, a very well-groomed, mustached fellow who gave him a bunch of apples. We had Gildurk, who had basically a dream sequence. Let's not go around it. And
dude's level up lore was vast.
And also meeting his mentor and going through just here and there a little bit of training. But Mia, also just to notify to you, just in case you didn't see or weren't aware of all that, we did properly level up to level 2, so you are now stronger, basically. Welcome to level 2.
Thank you. It's wonderful to be here.
Yes. You also have blueberry and apple pie at home. But
that's sexy. That's like proper sexy.
Leaving from there, I'd say that you guys probably, enjoyed your slices of pie, who wanted to go for pie. And while you were, there's going to be just a simple knock on the door after somebody goes to open it. It's basically this really young individual, sort of like really messy hair, seemingly just running around, who just goes, I have a letter for Mr. Zamaan. He should be in this address.
Hello, yes. I'm Zamaan.
Here you go, sir.
Thank you. Who is this letter from? May I ask?
It's from the judicial system. It was sent here just to give the letter up. Details should be inside.
Oh yeah, thank you very much.
He sort of looks to everybody. Have a nice day, and just proceeds to like leave it and book it. The letter has the regular sort of stamp on it, just to sort of showcase it. And after opening it, there's a few bit of letter like pieces of paper there, like actually just sort of explaining the entire thing. But to summarize it, because I don't want to literally give you a fucking political science book and telling you how this works. To summarize it, basically how the law and security works here. So there is a sort of unified law system, right? Codified rules, everything that somebody should follow in all terms. However, to sort of due to vast amounts of Emilia and trying to make it so that there aren't overly, there is some sort of balance across in terms of guarding. Some familias, dependent on obviously prestige and whatnot, have sort of control over specific areas of the city, where they sort of employ their own guards or simply take care of guards. And basically, they're the ones that are sort of in charge of that specific area, but all of them follow a unified rulebook in a way. The only exception being is the Adventurers Guild, because they are not ruled or have a familia under them. Therefore, their guards, while working on the same principles, are just they're the ones except because they're not connected to a familia, and they're centralized, obviously. Stuff like trials, since you asked about that as well. Obviously, if it's a large matter, or if there's not enough evidence or whatnot, then you can have a trial. But in case that the evidence is just massively piling against you, there's multiple witnesses, like almost like something you basically killed somebody in the middle of the street. like you can just be apprehended and judged right there and then, basically, right? Because the evidence is just way over you. Besides that, if there is and stuff, usually you have the right for a trial or going for more. And to also notify, because each section of the place has their own trials and systems. If it is a very large matter that connects multiple familias and whatnot, there is an idea of what is basically a Supreme Court. But that's basically the summary. In terms of regular rulings and stuff of laws, super simple. Don't kill, vandalizing bad, thievery bad, stuff like that. Normal rules, if you want to call it like that.
You could call it common sense.
Yeah, let's go with that, actually.
Wait, holy shit, no fucking way, Redomer. I just now realized that's a fucking GIF, isn't it?
Of course it is.
Holy shit!
How did you not realize that?
Not because I wasn't paying attention to Discord, I was looking at Roll20.
I even wrote it down in the chat.
Wait, dude, I was looking at the Discord chat and at Roll20, not at the fucking cameras. Almost a perfect loop, I do respect it.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking good. I'm not sure who gifted. Was it Bacon or something?
Yeah, Bacon.
God bless his soul. But yeah, obviously, this summarization goes through like 5-6 pages of written stuff, trying to detail it to what is in a normal way. Unless you have any other questions, that's basically all I have to say.
I mean, yeah, no, I'm sure you covered more than enough.
Rude.
Law is just common sense, dude.
Oh, look who's getting fan mail, guys. Zamaan, what you got there?
Not a book.
It's not. It's not fan mail. It's related to the marks we got. I just wanted to check.
Come on, don't be like that. I saw the way that guard captain looked at you. Nudge, nudge.
You want me to teach your sister magic or not?
At the end of the day,
Can you
depends on
imagine?
her.
Okay.
So, what does it say? If it isn't a proclamation of
I
someone's
just show you the
undoubted
letter. Read it here.
imaginative.
It's nothing really interesting, to be honest.
All
There's
right,
nothing
is it
we
more?
can really
Is it
do.
more? Okay, well,
Yeah.
we kind of knew that from the start, huh?
I just wanted to try. Whatever.
Understandable. Anyway, are we gonna go to the dungeon or what?
Yeah. We should, just like as discussed.
Yep.
Let's fucking go.
Oh wait, I just remembered I never did finish that mushroom quest. We still had the mushrooms.
No, that might just
Never
be.
turned it in.
No. I remember that you turned it in, and got the price. The only thing that might not have been updated was the actual party handout itself.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't put it in the party handout because it's his personal quest.
There you go then.
I specifically remember saying that.
Oh yeah. But it says, I think it says in the party handout.
Yeah, I didn't remove the handful of mushrooms, but I definitely also did not add gold. I remember saying
Okay. And I think I did add gold to myself, so yeah.
Yeah, it was something like
That
5
was just
gold
my bad.
pieces.
Yeah.
My bad. I mean, I
So
still
we'll go to the dungeon then.
Yeah.
dungeon. Oh hell yeah!
Okay, so you guys get your equipment, and you make your way towards the tower. Approaching obviously the Adventurers Guild before then. People are obviously still outside doing their own thing. Mia, if you might just go to push to talk or something, because sometimes it goes through. Thank you. And after going into the Adventurers Guild, you're gonna you hear a whistle And after you turn, you see the familiar Tabaxi. Mia, please. Familiar Tabaxi. What is it called? Like guild staff, counter girl, either or.
Receptionist.
Thank you. That just whistles over, and as you sort of gets your attention, she just sort of waves you over to her sort of desk.
Ah, a friendly face. Let's go.
Okay. As you approach, she still standing there. Actually goes outside of the whole booth area just to sort of get in front of you. You can see that she's dressed in the regular guild uniform and well, kind of has always this smug grin on her as she sort of approaches. So I might be wrong, but you guys are the Peripatea family, right?
You might be wrong. You are wrong, is what I would say. If you were wrong. Yes, we are.
Right. Anyways, just follow me. We're gonna have to have like a 15-minute conversation just so I can give you some stuff.
Ooh, presents.
I guess you can call it like that. Just I suppose since so we know each other, I'm Lucinda. Just call me Lucy though. Don't call me Lucinda. And yeah, nice to meet you.
Okay, Cinda.
And she's going to if you follow, she's going to basically lead you to one of the various guild rooms just to get some privacy and stuff. And well, just sit down. She's gonna close the door, go in. So I'm not really one for pleasantries, so I'm just gonna go through with this. Because of what you've done recently, I've been assigned to like overlook you guys and just be on the lookout in case you do anything more bad or try and guide you on a better way. But honestly, like whatever.
Okay, wait, I'm sorry, but I have a question. Does that mean you're going to be coming with us to the dungeon?
No.
How can you confirm that we don't do anything bad in the dungeon then?
There's nobody in the dungeon. You can do almost anything you want.
Oh, okay.
Anyways. So since the whole shenanigan happened recently, second, we kind of missed doing that since when somebody comes out from the tower, we're supposed to do this like instantly, but because you were tried for crimes, we kind of missed this, I suppose.
Oh, so that was a trial, I see.
I mean, if you don't come back alive, there's not really much we can do now, can we? So to keep things simple, just so people can identify you, and obviously to just make sort of a distinction between lower level parties and higher level parties, there's insignia and amulets, or really whatever you want. It has to just be sort of normal. How it works is to keep it simple because not a lot of people understand it. It's separated in basically 4 colors, just dependent on your coins. So you've got copper, silver, gold, and platinum. And obviously, the higher you go, the more better you are. Simple as that. You guys being, just rookies and starters, you guys are like copper. Gonna be like that, I think, for a while. But hey, once you hit like 6th level, like once you unlock those kind of stuff, with your goddess, you guys are up for like a promotion basically.
Okay, good to know.
So obviously because we have some things that are already like pre-made for this stuff, but to keep stuff like apparel, I'm supposed to ask you how would you like to sort of wear this sort of insignia. You can have it like a ring or like a necklace, amulet sort of deal, bracelet maybe, whatever you guys like, and we can sort of get that for you free of charge.
Can we make our own?
it has to be verified by the guild, but I suppose yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Can I just get a ring so we can get this over with? I am kind of allergic to you, so this is more unpleasant than it should be for both sides.
Thank you for understanding. Sure, I'll just write you down as a ring.
Right.
What about you? And she sort of looks at you, Avi.
When will this be finished, approximately, or when will we get these?
Well, some of the basics like rings and stuff we already kind of have in store, but if you want something like, I don't know, we've had like people call out belts and stuff. That might take like a day or two. Just keep it normal. We've had people say like they want trophies and stuff. We just have to say no. You have to be able to carry it, and it has to be normal.
Can I have a pin?
Yeah, that's normal.
Thank you.
Well, I'll write you down as a pin. Looking at you, Arcane. What about you? You're muted. I think your push to talk don't work.
My push to talk does not work. I'll take a necklace.
All right. And you? Looking at you, Gilder.
I'm trying to take a ring as well.
All right. 2 rings, a necklace, and a pen. Yeah, we've got almost all of that. Wait here. I'll be back. And actually, no, that's a bad idea. Hold up. And she's gonna go open the door and just go like, call out to another employee, quite loudly actually, just sort of breaking into like Jessica. After a while, somebody comes over. They sort of, you can hear sort of like talking and stuff, and she sort of the other staff goes away, and maybe it's like takes like 10-15 minutes, and she's just sort of there sort of looking at you, like she doesn't want to start any small talk unless anybody else does. She's just going to sort of be looking at her nails and stuff. But yeah, in about like 10-15 minutes you guys can get your rings, pin, and necklace. All right, so you guys have that. Any other questions? Anything you need to know, or can we finish up?
I'm good.
Can we just finish up finally?
Yeah. She just gets up and opens the door. Good luck, I suppose.
Goodbye, I suppose.
See ya.
Yeah, and she'll lock the door. You guys can go back to basically the lobby. She's gonna fuck off back to her little booth. And yeah, you guys, I mean, you can write that either in your inventory or whatnot. But if you want to sort of inspect a little bit, there, the rings and even the pin and even the necklace to a degree with like really fine precision, does seem to have like small engravings on them just to sort of indicate, something like guild property, basically. And this is purely for like, identification purposes, nothing more, nothing less.
Cursed.
But yeah, after that, you guys can head onwards. Unless you guys want to do anything else before that.
Let's just go. It's time for the
Let's-
dungeon.
All right.
I'll earn some money.
As you're walking back to the familiar hallway at this point, to the very large crystal, you, Arcane, sort of just making sure everything's prepped just before you go in. You actually feel like a piece of crumpled like piece of paper in your pocket that was not there before.
So, can I like I put my hand in my pocket, and as I feel up to crumble paper, I look around at everyone, and I just say, "I need a moment," and I go to a corner. Can I do that?
Yeah, you can distance yourself away.
Yeah,
Are
a
you
bit.
fine, Arcane? Is
Yeah,
everything okay?
yeah. I just need a second. I'm fine.
Okay.
Thank you.
Alright.
And can I check the paper?
Yeah, it's a super small piece of paper, and
Okay.
on it is quite simply, just says congratulations and good luck. You don't recognize the handwriting, and there's no like signed by.
In what language? Common or?
Common.
Okay, it's in common. Can I roll an investigation or anything?
What are you trying to look for, or what are you trying to get to?
I'm just trying to like do some deductive reasoning. Example, like if it's from a person I think it is, the person would maybe write to me in a different language. Would that be a factor? Or would
Possibly.
you skip that?
I wouldn't say that's an investigation role. I feel like that just ends up being more of your own territory if you want to go with that. Because as I said, you don't recognize the handwriting, and it is in common.
Yeah.
No other real factor to it.
Okay. So I'm going to look at it and I think, do I tell the others? And I wonder. I just crumble it up and put it back and I just I go up to the guys and I show them. I say, did anyone else get a paper similar to this?
Oh,
No.
haven't checked, but probably not.
Check your pocket.
No.
I try to
No.
inspect the paper, but there's no information I can absolutely get.
Oh, what's wrong with someone wishing us like, some good luck, huh?
You don't feel like maybe it's ironic or cursed or anything? An omen of bad luck.
That
Or
would be
maybe my sister landed in your pocket.
Oh, that would be really nice. Oh, bless.
A lot of possibilities. I don't know. I just think it's nice someone's wishing us good.
Not used to this. I'll keep it. Thanks, guys. Okay.
This can also be noticed as you guys are walking, through the hallway. There are glares by not fellow guard, but just guardsmen in general, sort of looking and just keeping an eye out. But other than that, no real issue upon that happens. You guys approach the big crystal, and once again, similar feeling as you touch the crystal and whoosh back into the dungeon, going back to a familiar floor that is, well, the waterfly floor, let's call it.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, wait again.
They're not out this time, but the lake itself is shimmering, so they're probably in the water.
Guys, think this lake has any fish in it?
You could try to find out.
I suppose you're right. Let me go check.
How would you like to check?
I'm just gonna fucking take off my the top piece of my armor, slam it on the ground next to me, like do a little bit of.
Fucking
You
chicken.
guys know I don't know how to swim. Let's go.
Chicken legs out here. Sure. Give me as you sort of dive down under. Give me a perception check, I suppose.
To be honest, I thought you were gonna tell me like, give me athletics.
How about let's see about if you can see anything first, and then we'll see if you can. Okay. Perception. You look around the water, and for a moment, it's kind of weird because as you sort of go under the water, the glimmering is stronger here, to the point where you actually kind of have to like instinctively cover your eyes just to like protect yourself. But even through that, you can sort of like peeks and stuff, try and look. Doesn't seem like there's any fish in here. Just a bunch of glowy water flies.
Aww.
What did it live off?
Water.
Ah, Makes perfect sense.
See, it's called magic. Fight me, Redomer.
Who is saying that they're able to absorb the magic, like right off the air or something? That's
No. That's where the fly part comes in.
God.
But yeah, since you asked for it, Boo, and I mean me, I will simply comply to it. Fuck it, make an athletics roll. You asked for it.
Oh, hell yeah.
This isn't shallow water because it actually does go. You can see that it goes deeper. So no advantage, no disadvantage.
Look, I still wanna dive, but I wanna do it slightly differently. I'm gonna get out the water. I'm gonna fly up as high as I can.
Oh no.
And then dive in like a hawk or something.
Yes.
Okay.
I am a burb.
Can I first, because I see him preparing to do something dumb, can I try to see how deep the water is with my dark vision?
You can't. Dark vision doesn't mean you magically see the bottom, especially when it's lit up by all these bugs. You wouldn't be able to see unless you like go down the water itself. It's too reflective.
Okay, then.
I mean, we can go and like I don't know, stick my spear in it and see how deep we can go without hitting the ground.
Either way, you can do that, but an individual here has already flown up and is preparing to dive. So
yeah,
make me an athletics check to see how impressive this also is at the same time.
Oh. Not very.
11. You see him. He goes up, stretches, preps the whole thing, and then just dives like straight in. Not a lot of room for like horizontal movement here, but enough for vertical.
I'm looking for pure vertical.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And you dive down, and you don't take any damage, even though you've flown hard because you've sort of prepped for it at least. But as you sort of dive down, you go a fair distance down. Actually, I would say that just flying down, maybe after hitting the water, like 15, 20-ish feet, down to water itself before you start, and even then you haven't hit the bottom. And at that point, as you're sort of like just reeling back from the thing, you sort of take the time to realize flap, get up, get up to the air part. But with an 11, you're not gonna drown. You do see, a little bit of like the splash and then the bubbles coming out, and then just see a bird coming out, just flapping.
Oh boy. Still can see the bottom. Damn, that's deep. Okay, well, nothing down there.
I mean, you don't see the bottom, so you don't know.
I mean, yeah, I could try again.
I mean, if you want to, you could lower me down.
No.
Oh yeah, you don't breathe.
Yeah.
I don't know. That does sound tempting.
Does someone have like a rope?
I think I have rope in my bag. Let me check real quick.
Same.
Ah, yes, I have hempen rope.
Well,
let me just tie them together so it's a
Same.
decent amount longer. I went about like 20 feet-ish down from what I could tell. I still could not even see the bottom, so let's make sure the rope is at least like 50 feet long.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Well. Oh yeah, and you'll sink like a rock in that armor as well. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah. The bigger question is coming out, but either or. Yeah.
Lighter in water.
So you then just like a little cannonball just plop down into the water, and you go down. You two make me a perception check.
Sure. That is.
Okay, a 12. The sort of radiant light that's happening here is really disturbing, but even through that, you are still able to keep some form of vision without being just absolutely blinded. And you go down, and even though you're going down, it's not getting darker and darker. There's still brightness in the water. I would say that How much did you go for the rope?
So about 50 feet.
50 feet?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. The way I sort of envisioned this, you go down to like the 50 rope part as you're still sinking, and you have to hold on as there's still room for the bottom.
But you can see the bottom.
With a 12, I would say no, but what you can see is that, you do see that from what it seems, the expanse, like the width of this place, does seem to have expanded. So it almost feels like as you're going deeper, the place itself is expanding.
It's a secret level, guys.
That only you can access.
It's the water temple level.
Hey, well. Would you gonna pull him back up?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, probably tugging and well, Gildurk in full plate. It's gonna be kind of heavy, so I'd say at least two of you need to.
Strength?
Nah, I wouldn't
Yeah.
say strength. There's just like two of you need to like be working on it to drag him, and it's like work.
Yeah.
But eventually he gets out, soaked as hell, but he's out.
Okay. What you see down there?
Absolutely nothing, but it seems to be like widening down there. But
Do you think the bottom could be close?
I'm not even sure. But the glowing was down there. Like if you bring more rope next time, maybe we
No,
can
we
get...
have more rope. I have more rope. I just didn't think we'd need more.
Oh. Well, do you want to try again?
And I have rope as well. What about you?
How much rope does this party have?
A lot of rope.
I don't have any rope.
I think rope comes with every explorer's pack.
Well, I took a burglar's pack and I got rope.
Yeah, same.
What did you take,
I
Gildurk?
took a scholar's pack.
Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, Gildurk.
I'm gonna attach we can attach 20 feet more rope. I think.
Yeah,
Like
I
if
don't
I
have
got
rope.
rope as well.
okay, okay then you got so how much more rope are you at?
Let me check just in case how much.
You should be
rope I actually have.
even if it's a burglar's. I think the regular is like 50. If anything, let me check in the compendium. I think I can do it for you faster. Burglars, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Burglars pack. Let's see. Just says hempen rope here, sadly, and it also looks
Yeah.
weird.
Yeah. It says the weight is 10, but I don't know what that fucking
Yeah.
means.
I'm going to presume if the explorers says 50, then I'm going to assume that the burglars is also 50 at that point. What is the explorer's pack? No, it just says hempen rope. Fuck it, we'll go with 50 feet of rope. Just, along. So you guys can have effectively 100 feet if you combine both.
I don't know how much feet are, so yes, let's go.
No, we can get him down there.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go.
Heave ho, yeet.
Cannonball?
Let's eat this boy down. Yes, cannonball!
Cannonball again.
Wait, sorry, before we do that.
Does he need a decent
I
light
know.
source down there?
Literally just what I was thinking as well.
He has light.
I mean, have light, but technically we could just go and I don't know, if somewhere has like glass jar, we could just capture like some of the water in it and then let me down with it, the glowy water, in case it stops being glowy down there.
To just reiterate, the thing that's making this place glow is the water flies themselves.
Well,
there's a lot of them. That's why there's basically like bright light here.
Yeah, but
just in case.
Okay.
Let's fucking enchant this jar with the light.
Become one of the flies.
I should have light as a
yes, exactly.
cantrip, right?
Yeah.
Yes, that's why I'm asking you.
Yeah. I'm just checking. Okay.
Yeah, no.
Wait,
super simple enough, as I said. Like whoever has the light
Yeah.
cantrip can go.
Then I'm just checking. Do I need anything? So
Nope.
touch.
It's a cantrip.
No longer. It's a V and a M components. A firefly or phosphoratic moss.
Yeah.
I have the firefly. Okay.
Yeah, like technically you don't have it, but I'm just using it for flavor, just because you've already caught one. But even so, yeah, you can put the light on, and well, Gildurk, you go down again. This time, once again, now with more rope, you are going down, and maybe around I'll say around the 80 feet mark, do you finally hit the bottom. Like, you actually feel, solid down. And now there's still more rope extension, because, like, if there's 2, that's, like, another 20 feet. But you got into the 80 feet mark, and you're like, this is it.
Okay, well, what does the ground feel like?
How would it feel like, actually? I mean, it doesn't feel...
Wet.
Definitely. But it doesn't feel sludgy. It doesn't feel, like mud or anything. It feels like you're actually stepping on just regular rock and stuff. So, like, trying to get from, like, personal experience, like, if you were ever at the beach and, like, we're on, like, rocks or whatever, that sort of feel. It's wet, but there's obviously rock.
Alright.
Present Croatian beaches.
Since you're being down here for a while and going back in and probably looking around, you can make me another perception check.
Alright. Oof.
Yeah, no, you don't see, like, as you're looking around, you don't really see anything of note, besides, more glowiness. Though it seems like as you've gone deeper to this point, there is still the glow from, like, the, the waterflies and stuff, but it does seem to be less dense, I suppose, here. So there's less light as you've gotten to the bottom. But it's still visible. It's not like you don't see.
Alright. But there's nothing like standing out, like, I don't know, like a rock or something, or sand or whatever.
I'd say even with the visibility, due to a lot of the light, you would have to spend some time probably looking around this place to try and investigate, because, like, I wouldn't say it's exactly like fog, but there's, like, a limit to how much you can see, which I would say is maybe like 10ish feet, even like 5. Like, you see, like, almost just in front of you.
Yeah. Okay. Anything I can grab?
Yeah, I mean, if you crouch down, there's probably, like, loose rocks and just rocks in general that you can probably pick up that are, like, the easiest, that are right there and then.
Yeah. I'm gonna bring them back up, just to investigate up there if there's, like, anything on them.
Yeah.
I find nothing else.
Okay. Then you go back up. All right, then. After the tug and after 2 people get you up, you're back up, and I mean, I'm not sure how many rocks you want to bring, but you can just put, like, that you have 1, 2, 3 handful of rocks, pebbles, depending on what you want to collect.
Whatever fits in, like, my hand. Whatever fits in my hand, really.
Yeah. But you're back out, and he's still wet. Actually, as he's coming back up, I'd say that there's like a glow, like, stuck probably, like, on his armor or something. When you look at it, it's one of the flies that he might have actually caught accidentally, and it's, like, stuck in his armor.
I gently remove the thing. I found something down there, but it's disappointment. And then, like, pull out the rocks.
No, you found ammunition. Come on, look at it. Every cloud has a silver line. Come on.
Yeah. It was like around 80 feet down there. Before I hit the ground.
Pretty deep lake, considering it's not that big overall. Anyway, shall we finally go?
Yep. Let's continue.
You need to dry off, by the way. Will the armor rust?
So. It's a good question, Demmy. Is armor in this universe rust-free?
I mean, just because you went once, I'm not gonna say it's gonna rust, like, instant. It's not like rust magic or whatever. But obviously, if you keep putting it to the elements and testing it, it'll probably rust eventually. But as is right now, don't worry about it.
Okay. I think we don't have to worry about it, and can just go. I mean, later when we, like, rest, then we can just try it. It should be fine.
All right. You guys continue on the one path that exists here on the first floor, and well, Gildurk, you are basically in the process of drying out as water is seeping through you, through the various pores in your armor as you're sort of moving and going about. Stuff like socks and stuff are a bit covered by your heavy armor sort of clonking about, but even then there's like that slight hint of sloosh, sloosh, sloosh of like just wet socks hitting against the floor constantly.
I guess the stealth approach is gone, huh?
He already has this advantage anyways with heavy armor. But all in all, it'll probably take some time to dry off. But you continue on, going back to where you once fought the kobolds. Nothing seems to actually be here. Continuing on, this floor is inactive. Doesn't seem like anything goes for you, anything jumps you. Just smooth sailing.
Oh, nice.
Eventually hitting the other crystal, which similarly has a lake, once again, shining as well from all the water flies and stuff.
Get the rope. I'm
Why
kidding.
not?
The other side now. Okay. Okay. So he's going to go down again. This is a different location, and just give me another perception roll. This one I'll say in terms of depth, there's probably some minor variations, but this one approximately goes to like 75-ish as well, maybe a little bit less deep, but all in all, it's still deep. Okay, 15. What would I say with a 15? Here you're able to get a little bit, maybe your eyes are starting to get used to it, maybe not, but you do actually see as you are gotten down and get away from like a portion of the lightness and are able to actually see, you do see that this place does expand, and it actually expands in like one way, specifically so as you can sort of now get a better view of the various walls and such, that it seems to sort of lead toward the way you came back through. And as you're sort of looking around, you notice almost like slowly coming into your view, a light source, like something that hits you more than the rest. It's like, imagine you had like thousands of little lamps, and all of a sudden something that seems to be like a bigger lamp all of a sudden hits you.
Huh.
And it seems to be slow, like super slowly, just sort of either maybe getting better into your viewpoint or whatnot, but it seems to be possibly coming closer.
Well, time to, I guess, use the staff and like I don't know, put like this should like put it in front of me. It's like some sort of but not like as like a sort of weapon, but more like when you're like jousting,
Mm.
like sort of like that. Be sure to have something as like it's like a way to keep distance essentially.
Yeah. Okay. You don't have to roll another perception roll, but as you sort of take that, are you approaching as well, or are you just standing where you are?
I'm just standing.
Okay. Um, it approaches slowly and surely, depending on how much time you want to wait. But in general, you do see uh, a figure almost approaching, not like a regular humanoid figure, but just a very large figure. And after taking a look, it seems to be a quite larger version of the water flies.
Huh.
I would say that compared to, so the normal water fly is basically minuscule. This one would probably be a large one. So not a medium creature, but a large creature itself. For those who don't know, basically templates, like there's creature size, there's tiny, small, medium, large, giant, gargantuan, etc., etc. This is a large one.
How massive does it look?
I mean,
like how dense, like how heavy, like roughly?
How dense is?
Also, would it fit through the thing I came down?
The thing you came down?
Yeah, like I was dropped down essentially, right?
Yeah. Oh, like
so,
that. Oh no. Like it's not like this place is wide, right? I'm not saying
Yeah.
it's like fucking dragon size. It is just larger than you. I would say maybe just a regular. It's more wide than anything in terms of denseness. I mean, it's a goddamn waterfly. Basically, it's it's not that dense. It's just like big wings.
Also, yeah, to give a bit more context, specifically number speaking, large is about 3 by 3 by 3 in size, meters. But this is a big boy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm just like wondering like how it compares to me in armor.
It is bigger than you, but in this case, the large is more. It's wider than anything else. Rather than lengthwise, like because large can vary in terms of that stuff, but just generally it's big. But
Okay.
but even with your spear and even as it's coming closer, it doesn't seem to be aggressive.
Okay. Can I try to like I'm gonna like lower the staff I have and then come closer with the rope and I'm gonna try to tie the rope around it.
Okay. What would I call that for?
I don't know.
First,
Animal handling.
I was thinking like either animal handling or maybe first a stealth and then animal handling.
You mean stealth? I'm not being stealthy.
I know. Um, sure. Fuck it. Make me an animal handling roll.
All right.
Let's see what happens.
God, I wish I was down there.
A 13. What would I say with a 13 for this thing? I'd say that you do actually approach closer to it. It approaches closer as well, to the point where it is almost in front of you, but it doesn't seem like it cares for your existence, basically. Like it just keeps on going. And you
Okay.
try to use that opportunity to sort of like, go for it, like just be calm, be normal, to try and sort of go about it. But as the moment you start doing like some motions and start like moving water, because there needs to be a bit more effort here, I would say that it does actually get spooked. But rather than doing anything, you actually just get pushed back a little bit from like the gust of water as this thing just like zooms away from in the water, almost like a fish just going. Whoo.
Damn it. We're on the verge of greatness. We're this close. All right. Understandable. I guess we'll tie the rope back on me and then, I don't know, put on the rope real quick.
Okay. And are you gonna go back up?
Well, actually, I need to look around first. Or did it, was it included in the other check?
You need to. Sorry, you need to look over what?
Do you want me to roll again for like checking out the bottom, like we have with the other one?
Yeah, sure. Make me then just another perception roll.
All right. Oof.
Nah, that's sadly under 10. So I'm gonna have to say that you don't really see anything of use
Never
here.
opened his eyes underwater when he was alive.
But yeah, nothing of interest besides more rocks and the one big thing you saw.
Yeah. Okay. Time to go back up.
Man.
Yeah. This time, Gildurk has been down there for a while, as you guys notice, but eventually the rope gets tugged and you pull him back up with all your effort, and Gildurk's out, wet again.
Pretty much the same as like the other one, but it had like I make like a hand gesture. It was so.
Oh no, I lost connection.
I tried to put my rope around it and have you guys pull it up, but it kind of got spooked and then just jetted away. They're really fast down there.
I mean, they do seem like they live down there, but like you're thinking.
Yeah.
Well, shall we actually get going? I think Zamaan and Arcane are getting bored with our antics.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So, you proceed to the.
They know us so well.
You proceed to the second level, and everything seems. You go back to the familiar mine, to the same place where you started out, and just continue forward. Doesn't seem like anything's changed much. Basically, looks the very same.
You said we were told before that it rotates like weekly or something. So
monthly.
Monthly. Okay, so yeah, we would know that there should be nothing there.
Yeah. But as you continue on, I'm going to need perception checks from everybody.
Watch me epic fail this.
Nah, as long, yeah, no, that's definitely high enough. I don't have to tell you anything. So just to,
Wait, where's perception?
On your character sheet.
Like perception.
I know, I'm just blind.
Where your skills are, underneath saving throws, on the left.
Hold on, let me see this.
Okay.
Zamaan, you too.
I told you.
A quick tip, Mia, underneath every single box on the sheet, it says what the box is there for. It says what's in the box. So that's how you can like quickly look instead of looking
Yes, because I
inside.
just couldn't see the P. I was searching for a P.
But in general, with the exception of Arcane, who maybe from the boredom sort of just zoned out, but the rest of you, as you're approaching once again the familiar hallway, you notice something sort of, at the very far point of, your you just notice something in the distance, 60 feet away from you, like just coming into your view. And with, I'd say, yeah, from Gildurk and 22 and Avi as well, and you having probably light getting from Zamaan, you would be able to see two very, like, I wouldn't say large figures, just just regular figures that seem to be of bony make. As you can, they sort of reflect in the with the light, and just so I can go. I'm gonna move
You have to go? Oh, that's a quick session.
Yes, sad. You guys can place yourself like in the middle-ish, prox.
Alright. Doing help, please.
That's us. From like another dimension where we've been defeated by the spiders.
Yeah, but like I can't drag myself out.
Yeah, same.
I can't
Weird.
either.
What? No, there's.
Oh wait, no, I can.
But wait, why is the new one? It doesn't even say new. Huh?
Because like I don't have the extension anymore, but you could set like an extra name, I believe, in.
Oh no. It's because I renamed the sheet myself actually, so it should actually have been updated for everybody. For example, it shouldn't be Gildurk Softmark new. It should just be Gildurk Softmark.
Nah, in the like thing on the right, it does say like Gildurk Softmarks and Zamaan. I still can't drag myself out.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
That's weird. I don't know honestly. Let me try dragging you out, Avi, and you, Arcane.
Are we broken?
We are broken.
Yes.
Cool. I can't. I can't drag. Oh, God bless. I love technical issues.
Let me reload.
I tried reloading the page. It didn't work, so I'm relaunching to Bolt 20.
Yeah, I'm finding this weird as well. Hold up. All player digit can be entered by Gildurk B mark. Yeah, no.
I'm gonna open this in Opera. That's where we're going, boys.
I don't think this is a Chrome thing.
No, I don't think this is a like because yeah, Demmy uses Chrome as well. Adi uses Opera.
Okay.
So like I don't know.
The thing is, I just dragged Gildurk out, and Gildurk works, but Avi does not work.
God bless.
Yeah, it just don't work for some reason.
Oh, did you see the server update message?
Wait, there was a server update message?
Yep. Just now the screen went black and there was like it said tiny. Just now. Legit when I said it.
Let me try and refresh on my side as well. I have no idea what could be causing this. There's always something, I swear to God, my curse just follows me everywhere.
Yeah. Anyways, be right back. I'm gonna grab some water.
Yeah, do that while I'm trying. If not, then this doesn't work. Wait, hold up. Wait, hold up. Don't tell me it's my degree. No, that's the name. Hold up. Save settings. I would do just this. Wait, I feel like I might know what the problem is, but just give me a second. Represents. That's just normal. Save settings. If I drag another one out, I think it actually might be due to stuff like default tokens, which is weird. Okay, that's cursed. I'm probably gonna have to go with this through with my Cypress IT guy later on. So, what could I give you guys as a temporary fucking as a temporary solution to control?
I have no idea.
I know. Here, you guys can actually draw on the map. How about y'all make yourself a circle?
I'm not making myself a circle. I don't have a mouse. Fuck you.
What do you mean you don't have a mouse?
I don't have a mouse with me right now.
Okay.
I left my mouse's work.
Understandable.
Hey, your boy's a circle.
Copium.
Thank you for being a circle. You know what, Mia? That's okay. I'll control your circle. You just tell me where you want to go.
God.
Worry not. You are now a red circle.
I am not.
Circle.
I hate you.
I can't.
Where the fuck am I there?
But yeah, as I said, place you guys are like over here in the middle-ish. Actually, hold up. Let me actually just do some Yeah, you guys would have to be sort of like in the middle. Like probably place yourself like here. And sure,
I'm drawing multiple circles.
Please. Is that the red one? Yeah. Okay, if you're gonna be purple, be purple. Just place yourselves accordingly, however you guys would be in the marching area. Please don't be a big circle.
Please delete that.
Got it.
Thank you.
Okay. Zamaan,
Sorry.
Gildurk. Also, wait, there's Redomer. Okay, I will suppose that since you guys are there, Gildurk would probably be in the front because tank. And Arcane, where would you be?
That's the front. Okay, good.
Yeah, going from left to right.
Oh, the fuck? What my camera thing?
Okay, just let me 1 second, Mia. Let me just shorten that. Try to like stay inside the tiles purely because reasons. Okay.
Fair.
Other than that, to properly start this off. So, as you guys sort of get onto your view, you guys see in the distance, sort of going to in the tunnel where you guys are supposed to go to, these two figures that are very much bony. I'm gonna reveal them, but they do not seem to be aware of your presence.
Oh shit! They got 9 mana.
I mean, to be fair, my perception is shit. I don't know that they're there either.
Yeah, you'd probably be informed by the rest, but since everybody stops.
Well, I don't think they've seen us.
And give me 1 second. Nice. God, I love my battle overlay.
Can we see it?
No. They are in your way, and as I said, they haven't noticed you. What would you like to do?
Yes, I was going there. They don't seem to have noticed us. Any one of you got any type of ranged weapon? Or if you're confident enough, you can sneak up to them.
I got magic. Magic is ranged.
Can you hit?
Why are you guys whispering?
We told you, though, that they're there.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
They want me to try to hit them.
I want us to try hit them at the same time, yes. What about you, Gildurk? Got anything?
Might be AFK.
Oh, shit.
Very cool.
I was gonna give him a dagger to throw.
I have daggers, arrows and short
That
bow.
work. Anything you feel comfortable with works, honestly. Okay. I want to give the fucking a dagger to Gildurk so he can chuck it as well, but
I do think I will say as the storyteller because I do think he actually has ranged options in terms of stuff like spells. Let me check. Yeah, no, definitely he has like, yeah, no, this one is ranged. Let me check. I think it's the info button. Yeah, this one's ranged and he can do this one. So he does actually have a ranged option that is basically a ranged option.
all right.
Nice.
Me and Zamaan will go for the one on the left. You two go for the one on the right, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Get ready. On my mark. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay. So there's no real initiative here, purely because this is right now like a surprise run. Oh, actually, I'm trying to remember if a surprise round has initiative. Just for clarity's sakes, we'll roll initiative, just to make it easier to see who goes and how it goes. But just know that they won't have their turn basically.
Oh yeah, I didn't select my thing.
Yep. Don't worry, I can drag you in. Hold up. Actually, I can't. You don't have a token out.
Yes, I don't have a token out. I have a circle out.
What the fuck do I add? Maybe can I add Gildurk and rename him? Good question. Actually, or can I do it from the thing myself? Should the players? No. Let me add Gildurk real quick. Can I rename him? No, I cannot. Shit. Fuck do I do? Maybe. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna take two enemies that we've. But no, you're not gonna be so. Actually, no. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take two enemies that we fought with before, like a fucking kobold and like the fucking
Spider.
Yeah, basically. I'm gonna put them in order. So choose which one you want to be.
I'm gonna be the kobold.
Okay, so you got a 9.16. Arcane, you can then roll your
initiative, right?
Yeah, initiative and then normal.
Where's your initiative, Zamaan? Please.
8.15.
Click your token, then roll.
Yes.
Never mind. Too late.
Add turn. God fucking damn it. 23.12. There we go.
Did you roll
and
for
you add 3 more because of my. I add my intelligence modifier to my initiative.
That we already applied.
It should be calculated.
Yeah, because there's no way you have a 4 in dexterity.
Oh, yeah, true. You're true.
And let me get the Gildurk.
Question, Demmy. Could I use sneak attack?
Yes, you can, but let's first roll initiative.
Sneak attack, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, Gildurk's going last. Okay.
Oh, boy.
And just to get them in as well, shit, where the fuck is they? Are they? Yeah.
Nice.
Very base. Descending, I think it goes. Yep. Okay. So Zamaan, you go first. So what spell are you casting as a ranged?
Firebolt.
Firebolt. Okay. So which one are you focusing? The one on the left, so the one on top, right?
Didn't we say?
I said you and I, the one on the left, the two of them, the one on the right.
Yep. So go for it.
Hello?
That is yeah, hitting with a 12. That hits. Roll damage.
Wow.
9. Nice. So that one is yeah, no, you just out of the middle of basically kind of darkness, just cast your little firebolt and send it over and hit it directly into like the side of its face. As it starts off burning, you hear this sort of sound of, it's kind of actually, well, actually, because it's still a surprise round, we'll get to that. So Kobold is with like descriptions of how stuff goes. Kobold is
me.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
Actually, since we can use that, I'm going to actually be using that instead of the circles. So, okay. Roll to hit. Cool. So, actually, one thing that I need to check is surprised because you actually might have to need to reroll this purely because I think you might actually have advantage on these attacks.
Oh yeah, because fucking sneak attack. I'm stupid.
Not just sneak attack. It's that because you might because they themselves are not there. Surprise. DM, if you're surprised, a member of the group. Fuck it. Right now, I'll say that you have advantage. So actually, Adi, if you want, you can reroll and with advantage, and just purely see if you might get like a natural 20 or something.
Okay.
I'll reroll after you do.
Like they're completely unaware of you and stuff. So the 16, it still hits. Wouldn't change anything in terms of damage. Avi, you can go. So you still do 9 damage.
Oh,
Uh,
the first one.
10. So yeah, you go for the 14.
Yeah.
A 14 would hit.
10 damage.
Yeah, no. That one is, well, I'm just gonna put 0 and then kaput. Cool. This for these ones, fire and then an arrow just to sort of hit it where its neck would be. They sort of just instantly crumbles as you sort of finish it off, Avi, as your arrow just goes through the neck and sort of just dislodges what the spine would be, and you just see like the head as it's still burning just flops onto the ground as the rest of the body just goes below. Giant wolf spider.
Okay, that's me. Okay, I just need to check. So I'm gonna roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Right? Do I click on sneak attack or anything?
Yeah. If you.
There's a box. You should take it next to
Okay.
sneak attack.
Yeah.
Okay, so I tick that and then I just click on the short bow. Okay.
Yes.
Yep. Sneak attack is modified, so yeah, just a short bow, but with advantage. Well, yeah, an 18.
Awesome.
18 hits, so now you can roll the damage, which is just by clicking the short bow below. Below the 18 where you like roll, there's like short bow plus 4.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
10 damage.
Yay.
Similar. You guys kind of have the same idea, going for the fucking neck, trying to dislocate those bones. Though this one kind of still stays as like the majority went, but didn't fully pass through. So now for like almost like 90% of like the spine is basically held on by like the arrow itself, but it's so close to falling off. And lastly, that leaves Gildurk. Also, welcome back.
Oh, hello, Gildurk.
Hello there.
People are doing range attacks.
Yeah. Okay, understandable. I guess
Because this was a surprise round that we got off on them. We insta killed the first one, the other one's on like no HP to speak of.
nice.
And you're last.
Very nice. Let me just check the
Kill
range
it!
and- I'm just checking the range and something really quick. Where the fuck is it? You pointed range. What does it say on range?
What are you looking at?
Ah, there's 60 feet. Fucking hell.
Told it that, I'm presuming?
Yes.
Yeah, no, you'd be in range. So yeah, try and use it. Told that DC 13 wisdom save, so let me see if they can do it. 10 if damaged. Well, they are damaged, so you would be able to but it is a wisdom saving throw. Ugh.
Although
Oh,
They save. And I
Fuck
what
this.
what happens on a save? Is it like they just don't do it doesn't take anything, or is it halved? Increases
That's
by succeed if the target.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. So you try and go for Told Dead, and as you cast the spell, trying to sort of ring into its ear this sort of dirge of doom, basically feel to it. It sort of just repels it, sort of shakes its head, and just sort of turns to all of you. And as it sort of just does finally noticing you, you start hearing this, not really screech, but it's just more like first starts off as like bone rattling before you start hearing what almost seems like air trying to pass through whatever it still has remaining on itself, and trying to make out this slight little screech, and the bones just keep on rattling faster, and it is getting pretty loud. At that point, as you hear the sort of these bones rattle hard, and you sort of like taken back, like how the fuck can it make this much noise? You would notice that from the side, there's actually two more that are sort of slowly shambling over from like the darkness from the other tunnels. And I can put it on the token layer from your north.
They're flanking us.
Besides that, continuing with initiative. As they're still just unexpected. So Zamaan, you're next.
So can I try to hit the one on my left?
The ones on top?
Yes.
Yeah.
The left one on.
Yeah, you can.
Same thing with firebolt again.
Yeah.
So I roll it with normal, without advantage now.
Yeah, they're not surprised at this point. Like, they're fully aware of you. 23 hits. Do damage. 4. This
right.
11 minus 4, that's 7, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, you send off that fireball, Linda. This one doesn't quite hit the face. It kind of hits side to side, and it starts off burning. Sort of, you can see that like some of the bone is still end up being charred, and you've done some damage, but it's still standing and going. Next is Cobalt. That is Avi.
Finish off the one we tried to sneak attack.
Okay.
Because I'm gonna see that we got its attention, and it's like rattling to hell. So I'm just gonna finish it off so we can focus on the ones on our left.
Okay, go for it. This one not advantage, as said.
Yeah. 7.
7 does not hit. You
Sage.
you whiff. You whiff this one as he sort of turns and he sort of catches you off guard. You see that it is kind of this mesh of, you know, bones, but just like still rotten, almost dried kind of skin, just sort of holding off on its bones. It's quite a creepy thing, and it kind of slightly gets you off guard as you miss. Arcane, you're next.
Okay, so I'm going to actually try to hit the ones on the north, on top of us.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'll use a short bow again.
Miss.
It does not hit. Fuck.
Nope. You too. Just
damn it.
Miss. Gildurk.
All right. Good question. What do I actually do? I think I'm just gonna take point, and like around here-ish, and draw attention that way, and just to be honest, I might just try to yeet at them again with total dead.
Go for it. Which one are you aiming for?
Or the damaged one.
Got it.
That's a dumb question.
Go for it.
If I do like stuff like if I do like cure wounds on it, would it actually cure it, or would it like damage it?
It is. Yeah, since there is no real negative or positive damage here, like in Pathfinder, the cure wounds, I believe, would just simply not work on it. I don't think it actually damages, unless it states on the spell itself, but it shouldn't.
Yeah.
The only thing I can do, if you want, just to research this, since it helps with the ruling, is let me actually Google undead, and let me see if there's anything for. There's classes for like Cleric destroy undead, but nothing in terms of damaging. So no, I don't think cure wounds ends up damaging it.
Okay. Well, time to throw at these guys.
Go for it. Okay, so the one there is wounded, so wisdom. He fails, and the necrotic if damaged is rolled a 2, so he takes 2 damage.
Takes less damage.
That's how dice work.
I know, right?
But this one you can actually see that the bones sort of, like, you can see frequency, like it's almost shaking. This one not to, like, you know, to alert or whatever. This one's actually from your spell, but it seems to like be stunned for like a second before continuing on. Then go to gnolls. One, the healthy one, is definitely going to go towards you, Gildurk. The one up north got hit by a fireball and told dead. I'd say he'd, what is the, feat? Yeah, so what I'm going to do, actually, is this one's probably going to, like, go for, all the way down to Zamaan, and that's it. Because has to double move to get there. And the other gnoll, the one that is already wounded, is going to just sort of, once again, and probably just has to double move until to get somewhere. Yeah. Going to double move to... Yeah, no, he can move here without provoking an attack of opportunity. So he's just going to move over there, and now all of you are just surrounded by these two undead gnolls. As that's happening, and sort of your attention is brought upon them, you do notice another two coming from another point of the tunnel.
Oh, cool. This is an arena fight.
Next turn, Zamaan.
Can I shoot a firebolt at the one in front of me? I mean, above me.
You can, but I don't think you have. Do you have any like feats or things to like not provoke attack of opportunity?
So if I attack, I just provoke attack of opportunity.
Trying to remember. Spell. I'm not sure if it provokes an attack of opportunity or was it you take a disadvantage. Spell casting time. No dash dash dash. Nope nope. Casting spell. Hold up. Let me actually find it if you want for review, or you can find it yourself as well. Help me find it rather. Casting a spell in melee. 5e. Oh, you do not provoke an attack of opportunity. Depends on the addition. Fighters never defeat Mage Slayer uses reaction. Similarly, I do believe though it follows the similar rules of what is it called? Shooting, being ranged and in combat in melee. So you don't take an attack of opportunity. Rather, you roll with disadvantage.
I just roll with disadvantage then.
Yeah.
Can I instead, because of the information I just gained, can I just attack the one with 1 HP with my dagger?
You can. Go for it. As it's barely standing, Zamaan takes out dagger and goes for snap. You're not flanking, but yeah, 15 actually hits. I think no matter what kind of damage you do, it is dead.
Yeah.
4. Cool. So as that one dies, Doom. Let me see something here. Response to the Whittling makes a melee attack. Okay, good to know. So as you sort of stab this the gnoll behind you, and it just collapses down, you see that all the gnolls just sort of get hit by something almost, and you just see them like weirdly move, just like ways that bones shouldn't, before getting back and then almost going super fast, basically, like faster than you actually expected it to go, like almost as if they got a burst of speed. And those that are just need to calculate if this one was in 30 feet. Actually is. Those two are going to get two free attacks. One's going to be attacking on Gildurk and one's going to be attacking you, Zamaan. And these would probably be with bite attacks. So this one's going to be on Gildurk. I don't think a 13 hits you.
No.
Gotcha. And this one's going to be on you, Zamaan. This is 16 hit you.
Does it hit you if it's the same armor class?
Yes.
I forgot. Yes, it does.
Yeah, so if you're 16...
Yeah, it hits me. No, I'm not 16, but I'm thinking about using shield, but it doesn't make a difference. So.
I'm not sure if shield is a... No, actually, shield here is a reaction.
It's a reaction. It's a reaction. So it makes my AC go up by 5, but it would be 16, then I would still get hit. I got hit.
Yeah, okay. So it's going to do 1d4 plus 2 damage. So as it sort of goes, it just goes in for a chomp at your... trying to go for your face, just purely like that, but if you sort of avoid it and it hits your shoulder instead, as it sort of scrapes off these and just turns some flesh with you. Yeah, so you take 4 damage. And the one on Gildurk, well, just misses. Next.
Seeing that they got reinvigorated, that all of the like for zombie dog or zombie gnolls, what are these? Skeleton gnolls, whatever, got invigorated by the death of their comrade and them retaliating against my good friend Zamaan. I realized that the best thing to do is to first clear out the ones that are in our immediate vicinity in order to way before the other ones get. So I'll try and slither along behind this one in order to stab it in the no region.
Yep, you can do that. I'll just drag the token with you.
You give me control of the token?
Sadly I cannot.
He can, but he doesn't want to.
So this will be with advantage, or?
Yeah, because you're flanking at this point. And
Obviously,
Zamaan,
I'm gonna pull out my rapier to do this.
yeah, and Zamaan, has a dagger out, so he is an ult. Yeah, that hits. Do damage. This is with sneak attack as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's just gonna end it. So that one also
Max damage roll almost.
yeah, feels nice. But yeah, that kills it. Once again, gnolls do basically the same thing, but the only one that it is in possibility for actually hit is the one on Gildurk. So that one's going to try and go for another bite attack on Gildurk.
How many fucking attacks do these fuckers have?
I'll tell you right now, it's a reaction basically that they have.
Oh god.
How can it react to it when there's nothing that happens?
I'll tell you after this, just so you're aware. But does a 17 hit you or no? I don't think
No.
it does. Yeah, fucking high AC boy. So that one's just going ham on you, trying to bite you off. Okay, Arcane, your turn.
Can I throw a dagger at the one next to Gilder?
Yes you can.
Watch me fail this.
You don't get advantage on this one, but if you hit,
Yep.
you do get sneak attack because Gildurk's there. That hits?
Nice.
Okay, so I get sneak attack.
Yes, you do.
Okay. I checked sneak attack and I just click on the dagger, right? In the chat.
Yep.
Yes, absolutely.
4 damage.
I mean, look, the dagger is a 1d4, but you managed to
Fair.
roll a 1 there too, so.
Actually, I won on both of them.
Yup.
But yeah, no. Gildurk, as you're sort of just holding this thing off, you just see one of a dagger just fly past you, hits the thing where the eye would be, but there is no eye. But it still seems to have cracked a little bit on the inside and stuff, doing some damage. Gildurk, your turn.
Aarakocra, well, I think I gotta take a 5-foot step here.
Mhm.
And I wanna use something I should have probably used earlier, if I had known about that fucking those reactions. But I'm gonna use Channel Divinity.
Okay. So just yeah, thank you for posting it. You start with 2 effect turn undead and an effect determined by your domain. You are trying to use which one are you trying to use? You're trying to use the one that's like turn undead, right?
Yeah, turn undead.
Do you actually have that on your sheet to post that as well? Because
I
like on the core.
On the core somewhere, huh?
Like at the features and traits. There's Channel Divinity, Path to the Grave, Harness, Languages, Eyes of the Grave, New. Okay, let me just Google it then. Turn Undead 5e. Of course, it's on a Cleric. Not surprised.
Okay, I'm not use it, I guess.
No, you can't use it. Just let me just find it. Channel Divinity. Turn Undead. As an action, you present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom saving throw. If the creature fails its turn, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can use only the dash action and try to escape. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action. So yeah, it's basically just trying to well, run away from you very, very fast. Okay, so it's a wisdom saving throw, as said. So first one, the one right close to you. Need to see actually what the DC is. Let's make a wisdom saving throw, but the DC should be dependent on actually no, your regular save. So I think it's still 13.
Mm-hmm.
That one next to you succeeds, so it doesn't actually turn away. 2 over there, 1 does, and 1 doesn't. So I'm gonna say that the one that I rolled for was up here. So this one is currently, well, scared to fuck basically, and is going to try and run away. The rest, resist, because they rolled pretty fucking well. Holy shit. Okay. Next is the gnolls. Let me just see how much they have. Yeah, no, they have enough. One, one is going to just move the fuck out. Like this one is just going to use movement and action 60 feet, start running away. No doubt about it. It's just, I'm just gonna count it as basically out unless you guys want to chase it down later on. But for the time being, it's gone.
Making us lose profits, I see, Gildurk.
Wow.
The other two, yeah, one's going to this one's going to, seeing that you're sort of trying to cross the corner, going to sort of move down, sort of face you properly, and going to attack you with yeah, with its multi-attack basically. So it's going to go for a bite. Doesn't do anything, and it's with one of its hands just sort of trying to like pummel you now that it has the ability to do so with a club.
No.
13 does not hit. And the other one, seeing that you're the only thing closest and just try to use fucking divine magic basically, is going to go for you again as well. This one with advantage because flanking. Bite. That's a crit.
Mm-hmm.
So a crit is you double the dice, but do not double the actual static modifier. So this ends up being a 2d4 plus 2. You take 9 damage. As the one that just sort of comes back from you, sort of just catches you, doesn't really catch you off guard, but you just didn't prepare for how fast it was going to go, as it just sort of chomps and gets you right back, like on this weak spot in your heavy armor near the back, as it starts scraping off. And then it's going to try and hit you as it'll pummel you. It's an 18 hit.
Yes.
1d4 plus 2. For another 6 damage. Go for it.
Question.
Yes.
I'm doing this a bit late, but I just remembered. The one that crit.
Yes.
Can I force him to reroll because of my ability?
Hold up. Can you post that ability?
Yes.
Imagine the shift reaction after you or a creature. You can force the creature to re-roll. You make a decision. You must use the result of the second roll. Not sure how it works with advantage, but I would assume that it just re-rolls advantage again, like the entire roll itself.
I mean, yeah, because it's a roll with advantage, not 2 rolls.
Yeah. So yeah, you can use this because it's a reaction. You still have your reaction. So I can't do that. So
yeah.
Let me re-roll the bite attack.
Also,
19.
I like how chronal is misspelled.
So this one does not crit, but I do believe that this one still hits. Correct?
Yes.
So this one.
Is it okay? Just to, like, is it like advantage because there's a 9 there? Because the first one shouldn't have one, because it didn't flank at that point.
No, the first one. Yeah, the first one was the bite in the club. That was the one on the left. The one on the right then got advantage after the flank. Get it?
No, but you rolled the bite with advantage. Oh, wait, no, yeah, I get it.
Because that's the one from the advantage one.
Yeah.
But even so, it still hits and does only 1d4. So rather than 9 damage, you take 4 damage. So I think you're at 5 HP because the club still goes through. Hello?
Hello?
Did I die?
No. Fuck. Maybe.
Hello, Redomer, are you okay?
Hello? Can you not hear us?
I can. Redomer, hello, do you hear? Oh, he's dead. Literally a fucking seance over here trying to find a ghost. Wiggity whack. But all in all,
my dude's still in the call.
Yeah, no, he's still in the call. Like,
No. The camera's still going fine. What the hell?
Hold up. Let's see if it works here.
Discord's cursed.
Now it died.
Now he's frozen.
Oh, that's so absolutely blessed. Okay.
Oh.
Well, until he comes back, all in all, he does have
Oh, wait a minute.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah.
He's back.
Welcome back. That was weird.
Hello.
Very based. But yeah, you don't take 9 damage. You only take 4, which I think means that you're at 5 HP then, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god, he literally died. Holy shit.
Yes.
Yeah, he was at 0.
Saved.
Legitimately saved.
So, Gildurk, as you felt for a second there, your neck just getting bit the fuck out. But for a second, you're not even sure if a second passed. Maybe it was just a premonition, but you just slightly avoid this time, like sort of moving your neck. It still hit, but that sort of ominous feeling of having your neck being ripped out isn't there. And yeah, those who are near Zamaan, you definitely were just like, I mean, how would you do this actually? Describe how, if you can, how you would activate like sort of your more chronal abilities.
Maybe like I felt that something bad was gonna happen. I got a glimpse into some, like, it's stupid to say something like a spidey sense. To, know in advance that something bad's gonna happen like that, and then I just, I don't know, maybe telepathically, like something.
All here is tingled.
No, maybe something like my eyes start glowing or something, and the thing changes. The outcome changes, actually.
Yeah, okay, let's go with that then as a pure description. And this isn't only for Gildurk, the rest of you see this as well. Where Gildurk was just brutally beaten down, gotten bit, and then just clubbed to the ground. But as you see, you feel this sort of sensation of light coming from your side as you turn. It's Zamaan, and then almost like your perception gets skewed here, but you just look back to the fight, trying to focus on that, and you see that Gildurk's not on the ground, and that he just sort of dodges out of the way for a second, and it's weird. Something happened, but you're not quite sure what. But you are, in all terms and positions, okay, Gildurk.
For now.
For now. Zamaan, you're up.
Can I, again, try to hit the firebolt on the one left, the damaged one?
You very much can. That'll hit.
Whoa.
Doggers, my doggers.
Very much a hit. 7 damage.
Nice.
That brings it down to 0.
Perfect lethal top deck. Let's go.
Yeah, no, perfectly
Oh,
damaged. medium rare cook on this guy.
Hell yeah.
Okay, as your eyes start, your eyes lessen. And you once again go back to casting your normal spell. You throw out a firebolt, and Gildurk, the one in front of you, the ones your eyes are focused on, just erupts into flames before just pummeling down into like a pile of bones. Need to ask. No, that was the reaction, but I don't think anybody has anything to stop reaction. No, that was the channel divinity if he failed. This one, the one behind you, once again, you feel it because it's grabbed onto you now, trying to go for it. Vibrates quickly and goes for another bite. Though not with advantage this time. Because
I forgot about that.
Does an 18 hit you?
Oh my god!
All around
Yes,
me are
yes.
familiar faces.
1d4 plus 2.
Damn, that wet armor really fucked you over.
Oh my god.
Literally max damage.
Can I just reroll it again? Because I can use my ability twice a
You may
day.
roll this. Yes, you can.
Absolutely.
I do it again.
Jesus Christ.
Let's go for another bite attack. 13. This one misses. Okay. Gildurk, once again. A premonition goes through you. Oh no, I'm gonna get bitten again. But somehow, this time around, as you see the focus one, and even though you feel the pain right through you, just like scratching and growing through you, that you're about to just fall, you somehow just pull all of your strength and just push it back, and now you're facing it, and it's not on your neck anymore, it's not clawing you, but you felt death for a second there, again, but you're not dead.
You know, for that guy, I do have a lot of brushes with death.
But the rest of you once again see Zamaan's eyes flare, and almost like instinctively, without maybe even Zamaan noticing, hand sort of movement going about that's almost ecstatic. But it quickly fades away, and you both have that
I'm
weird
not
feeling.
moving his hand and coming. I love it. Ecstatic. I love it.
Right, my bad. Did I say ecstatic? I meant erratic.
Yeah.
My bad. Words are hard, okay? I might have autism. Kobold, your turn.
If only you did.
I am just, for a couple of moments, I'm just completely stunned at what I just saw. Just saw a man eat shit twice, but suddenly not. And I'm thinking, let's make sure that doesn't happen a third time. I'm gonna go around the kobold that's attacking Gildurk, or no, whatever.
Yeah, just let me see, how would you move? Blah. Yeah, no, you could definitely move without, and yeah, you can fly even. So yeah, you can go behind and you can, well, try and go for a hit and, yeah, go, just hit with it with advantage, because flanking.
Yeah, absolutely will. Let's hit that advantage up again. It's gonna miss.
That is, wow, a 12 on both. That actually hits.
Yeah, let's go.
Just barely, as your...
Sneak attack?
Yeah, barely hits, but it hits.
Oh, well.
6 and 8. How much damage is that? That's, 14.
Oh, wait, I'm stupid. Yeah, 14.
Yeah, it's dead. It is of the dead. And Gildurk.
Gildurk.
Survived.
Somehow,
God.
yes.
Oh my god.
Against all fucking odds. It's almost like, time has written itself.
Well, I'm not feeling the best. I'm a bit dizzy. I'm really dizzy right now, but I have a feeling it's
Get over yourself.
No. It's like
You mad lad.
It's like I don't know. Change the outcome of that. I don't know. It was weird, but it was like instinctive. I don't know.
I'm really happy we have you in our familia.
But I feel so tired right now. I feel like I couldn't do that again right now. I'm so
We need
so
to get this man to a bed to rest.
Okay, look, that's all fine and dandy. I'm glad you're busy. Gildark's fucking bleeding. I'm sorry, it feels terrible. Glad you saved him. Let's help.
That is a good point. I don't think Gildurk has blood, actually.
Flavor text, Demmy. I like how you point out when other people use flavor text, but then you overuse it. Continue.
Oof. I'm fine. Don't worry about it.
No, okay. Look at it. The fucking water stuck in his armor began leaking out. That's a lot of damage. Come on. Really, no one got
Oh my god.
Okay, I hate all of you. I hate. No, that's the completely wrong meme, Demmy. But okay.
Flavor text, flavor town.
No,
Fuck you.
I hate you.
No one got that. No one understood my superior meme, and it makes me sad.
Okay, does anyone have medicine? Like,
Yes, I do. I've even brought a healer's kit. And I also have several healing spells.
Look.
um, you died twice, almost.
Seeing as our only healer is down, I'm just gonna look at Zamaan and say, "You're smart. Can you do something about this?"
Just a second, let me get my bearings.
Okay, Gildurk. What do we do?
Okay, you take this kit.
All right.
You open it.
Okay.
All right.
You take the big needle, the one that's like as long as a finger.
Okay.
Okay.
Then you take the string.
The string. Okay, we're gonna sew you up. Okay.
No, yeah, that's kind of like how it
Okay,
goes.
okay.
No need for
Okay.
disinfectant. Just go for it.
But
All right, then.
wait. We can disinfect. Zamaan, we need fire.
He's already technically dead.
Yeah, you don't need anything. You can just sew it back
I'm
together.
sure he can't get a disease.
You called me. What do you want?
Can we
Can you
still?
repeat that?
I would.
Don't worry about it. Sit down,
disinfect.
rest.
Okay.
Okay. So
I have heard the same excuse in the brothels. I'm just saying.
What? Sew me up? Anyway, let's continue.
But you can, since the two of you are healing Gildurk and Gildurk's just chilling, since you're the one with needle in hand, make me a medicine check with advantage because somebody's helping you, Avi.
Yo.
21. What would I say? Does it actually? By the way, does just questioning? Does the herbalism kit actually have any stats on it, or? No, you don't have to roll. Mia, you just say that you're helping. He gets advantage.
I am the nurse.
Basically.
The nice male nurse.
If it doesn't say anything in terms of stats, I'll just do something right now.
Well, just a copy the text, I guess.
Oh,
For some reason I can't just post it.
Proficiency is required to create antitoxin potion of healing. I will say that there's some form of first aid. So I will say that since that was a success and a pretty good one actually at that, but at the end of the day, it is just first aid. You roll me a 1d6 plus your intelligence modifier if you have any, like in positives. To actually no, actually negatives would actually detract against this as healing. Okay. So Gildurk, you can get 3 HP back.
And as I'm done sewing him up, I'm gonna grab one of the marbles from my bag and I'm gonna hand it to Gildurk for being a good boy.
Thank you. Cursed.
All right, so Gildurk, this is your call. Do you want to keep going or should we go back?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I can grant you 1 more point.
Could you heal yourself?
I can heal myself, and I can heal some others, but will it be enough? Like, who actually is hurt here?
Zamaan was a bit nibbled, I think. Yeah.
Okay. How about I try to cast some healing, and then if we're still like somewhat good shape, then I think we can keep going. Because like the magic is a bit finicky.
No, I completely understand. Let's see if Peripetea is watching over us now, huh?
I guess.
Okay.
I will try.
So what are you gonna? Are you gonna heal yourself first, or are you gonna use cure wounds for Zamaan?
Cure wounds first.
Okay.
So.
That's 9 healing. I think that gets Zamaan to full.
Zamaan
Yes,
lost
it does.
4 HP.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And I need to like add the 3 from before. Right?
Yeah, because I'm just saying like first aid and it's like Frankenstein it
Yeah.
up, you know?
Yeah. And
Wait,
then
how the fuck do I have the same amount of HP as Gildurk? Yo.
Well, yeah, you don't have to roll for touching yourself, but
yeah. Wait, it's just that I can perfectly. My God. It's just that so you know.
Okay.
I only realized that after Boo started laughing, and I'm like, wait, right? But yeah, you could give 5 HP back.
Okay.
That moment's recorded. That's the best part.
Yup.
That's the absolute best part.
Okay. Here it is.
So Zamaan, how are you feeling?
Oh, I'm feeling much, much better. Thank you. I don't feel like I got even hit there. Thank you. How are you feeling, though? You dodged death twice there.
Yeah, like I like just raise up my arms. You see probably like some skin like flapping around. Yeah, it's not fully healed just yet.
Well, I'm glad you're alive still, though.
Oh, we got that rope. You think we can tie that flesh back up?
Maybe, but yeah, actually, it's just like put a bandage on. I guess like that will keep it from falling off for now. Should be reattaching itself sooner or later.
Well, that's good. So we keep going.
Yeah, I would say so.
Let's go.
Okay.
I'll take point Gildurk this time.
I will just notify since one of the gnolls ran away due to a turn undead. Each of them, as you sort of get ready, do all the healing. The rest of the bones have went back into the tower as it sort of just disintegrated in a way. And left behind is 5 gold pieces worth of quintium on each of them. So you killed 5. That is, I believe, then 25 gold pieces worth of quintium.
I'll change that. Should I just put it to gold immediately?
You can if you want to. It's not really gonna matter now. It more matters later on. Also, I think Gildurk just died.
Rip.
Oh no.
Demmy,
Yes. Hello.
Oh no.
you're here.
Redomer disconnected. Rip
Yeah.
Demmy's overlay.
Yes, that is correct. Don't worry. Pixie Dix is on it.
Oh no. Oh no. Demi's frozen for me. Fuck.
Oh, Redomer's here.
Denim's frozen for me.
Is everybody? Am I frozen?
Nope, not
For me. For me is fuck. I can hear him.
Okay.
Just frozen.
Yeah, just click on my picture and back again, and hopefully it just reloads.
This is fucking
You're
cursed,
even
Demmy.
uglier like this.
Hello, Redomer.
I hate this.
Look, my guy. Is it
Demi,
my?
move.
Is it my? Hello. Is it my fault that I have a curse? I feel like somebody cursed me.
Your mom.
This is what I get for going to Talipasha. Anyways, okay, you guys get yourself back up. As I said, 25 gold pieces of quintium, unless I broke there as well. And yeah, you guys can continue down, going back the same route. No other encounter here. Everything still seems the same. And you eventually hit back to the crystal. This one, even though you uncovered the one previously, and this one is still uncovered, there are no digging required. And you go through, reaching the 3rd floor. Here, you once again are met with the very large and wide cave with sunlight sort of coming down from the ceiling, and it's overgrown as stated previously. There's grass, there's fern, there's moss, there's flowers. It is teeming with life down here, and you do notice here and there some insects, but they're not, like a giant wolf spider. They're just normal insects. Sort of going around the area. This area would be. It's not overly large from side to side. It's basically like a small trek, but you sort of look around. There's no real way other, but you do notice that there is a small stream that has sort of made its way into the ground slowly, and you sort of follow that a little bit. You do encounter sort of in one side of the room a large, it's not really a tunnel, it's more like a hole going down, like a really steep one. As you can see that it goes into the darkness, with water dripping, and on this steep cliff itself, like moss and grass is continuing to grow there. And that seems like the only way that leads out of this place. Is basically to go into the abyss wherever that leads.
All right. Gazing out into the abyss, etc., shall we?
Okay. I think everybody's going to, with the exception of Avi, because Avi, to get down there, you are going to need to use rope. So not sure if you guys want to keep the rope there, like sort of just like hammer it in or something, but you will need to use it to get down. Since it's if you don't want to hurt yourself for any reason, it is like a 40 to 50-ish feet drop as it's sort of going down.
I'll use my rope.
Yeah, I have rope as well.
No, but one rope is going to be good enough, because if it's like 40
then.
feet down, one rope is 50 feet.
Yeah. Okay. And you make your.
And do we need a python?
You can probably. You can if you want to, just to make it quicker, but you can probably improvise something else. But you can put that if you want.
Okay.
Just hammer it in, tie it down, and then just probably use a little bit of rocks just to make it like more stable. And then you can head on down.
Yeah, for the rope as well.
Yeah. Your probable test to see if it's gonna hold or not is probably going to be Gildurk, but Gildurk doesn't fall and the rope doesn't budge, so you guys are able to go down. Down here, it starts. There's still very, very faint traces of the sunlight that's coming from the surface, so you're probably going to need some light from Zamaan or a torch from yourself. But either way, you do notice that the sort of flora that exists here does continue on, and the place here is kind of like a constant slow form going down, not like a super steep angle, as it just sort of follows the stream down as the water just keeps on going and going, and you follow it. As you do, the flora starts changing as there's less and less light, eventually coming to an area where you start seeing more bioluminescent sort of plants, just giving out a small little glow and just making the place not overly dark. Torch would probably still be useful, but you're able to see stuff. Can somebody make me, I suppose, survival checks who's proficient in it? Actually, even those who aren't proficient in it. This is just this is in a way to notice stuff, but it's also comboing. Yeah, no. Thank you, Avi.
Yo.
Okay.
Yes. I'm not
gonna. Okay. Thank you. I will say that since you guys rolled a natural 20s, you guys would probably notice this first as you're sort of looking around and stuff. As you're making your way down and sort of going through over plants and keeping a track on them and sort of you start noticing, it shouldn't be like that, but you notice it. Stuff like you step on like a root of a little bush or a vine continuing, and it just reels back in. And you, for example, go near a plant and it sort of reflexively, not like closes like a fly trap, but just like closes its flower up, like it's almost protected and stuff. You notice that the life here is possibly a lot more alive than it gives on.
I think something's weird with these plants, fellas. Watch your step.
Can we like...
Actually. Zamaan.
What?
Can you just burn these plants that we come across? They're giving me the creeps.
Sure, no problem. I could.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna make you roll for that. I mean, you're just constantly spamming firebolt, basically. And yeah, it starts with like one plant, and it's like just a cluster of vines. Then it's plant. But as you keep on going and going, it starts getting to a hassle where, Zamaan has to stop and hit so many different various types of plants, to the point where probably killing everything would take some time. But up to you if you want to continue.
I will continue.
I'm gonna say, wait, Zamaan. There seems to be just an absolute fuck ton of them. Maybe on anything that just looks too big to be, safe.
Okay, sure. I was just trying to be as careful as possible, because you did warn me.
I mean, you should have noticed yourself. I saw you eyeing them too.
I mean, yes, but still, I didn't feel it necessary to burn them, maybe. But it's fine. If you're scared of them, I'll burn them. It's no problem.
That's absolutely fine, thank you.
But even with the fire and not, it doesn't seem like any of the plants are do anything that's aggressive, like grab you by the ankle or whatnot. It just seems to be almost in full defensive mode, just going about. You, Avi, can you make me a wisdom check? Just like roll wisdom.
Creepy.
6.
Yo.
Okay, nothing. Good to know. So you continue forward, and eventually the stream goes down into like a small little waterfall sort of deal before expanding into this larger room, where in the middle of the room there is just a very large, it's not quite a tree, as you can see that there is some kind of trunk that is connected entirely to the ceiling and to the bottom, almost like some form of pillar. But there are still branches. There seems to be, rather than leaves themselves, more like it's consistently vines for leaves. Um, and once again, a lot of different kind of plants and even now fungi appearing around, just growing very lush in this area, as the water makes almost like a moat around this area. It's natural, but it almost feels not natural, if that makes any sense. Like too perfect for nature, but it is. It doesn't seem like anybody did anything. And as you go in, Avi, you start hearing something in your mind. At first you think it's your thoughts, but after realizing you're not thinking that, you're hearing that. It's in your voice. You hear you start understanding a phrase that wasn't quite clear the first time, and it's just like a single word. Who? Who? Who?
I'm going to think really, really hard. Think back, rather. Really, really hard. Who you?
Me. Me. Me.
You bad?
There is no thought process. No sound comes through. It's almost like an eerie silence, just.
Oh. I'm just gonna say out loud, like, be on guard, fellas.
Why?
Something just talked to me in my brain.
Have
What?
you ever heard about a thought?
That's the thing, I didn't have any.
Did you imagine it?
I mean, if it's in my head, technically. But what if someone projected that imagination into my head?
Aren't you being a bit...
Regardless, let's go. Okay, look, you take point then, Zamaan, I insist.
Okay, I'll take point then.
Once again, the sound comes back, sort of breaking that quietness in your brain, I suppose, of just familiar. And it repeats that once again like 2-3 times.
Gonna think really, really hard. Again, just who?
Me. You.
Who, me.
Me.
What do you want?
Come. Approach. Close.
Why?
Familiar.
Hey, Zamaan.
What? Where is it now?
Let you go close to that tree.
Okay.
Okay.
I approach the tree.
As you do, you actually, because you both of you specifically, but Gildurk also rolled high. You guys can now notice that the sort of vines and things actually start shifting, sort of, but rather than just reeling in, almost as if it's just repositioning itself, sort of moving around. Nothing like lashing out you. It's just moving. And it is the main tree sort of in the middle that is doing so.
I'm gonna think really hard. You, while pointing.
Me.
I'm gonna say out loud, okay. What do you want to the tree?
Approach.
Alright.
Familiar.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna approach.
Okay. As you do, as you get closer to the tree, you and the rest notice actually that the vines sort of now, rather than just moving, sort of have meaning to them as they're sort of trying to encircle you. They just sort of make a circle around you. They don't like clasp onto you, just like make a circle.
Yeah, I'm
Oh,
like,
this is hella creepy.
I'm not completely cut off.
Oh, my bad. Basically, the vines are just making a circle around you, like you are standing in a
Okay, I
circle.
thought they like encapsulated me. It's like,
No, not
yeah,
yet.
no, I understand. I'm just gonna look at Zamaan. It's like, you believe me now?
I guess so.
I'm just gonna ask them, why?
And it sort of just goes, why familiar? Why you?
That's what I want to know, yes. I'm not a tree.
A vine then, a sort of culmination of 3 vines sort of just clasp together and into a branch and slowly starts approaching you and sort of just goes and says, touch.
I'm sure I'm not gonna regret. Oh, fuck.
Oh my god.
Cursed. Oh yeah, also just because I'm still in the battle. Roleplay. Yeah. Roleplay is definitely not cursed. Boo is where Adi's. There we go. Welcome back, Adi.
Hello?
Hello,
God.
it just froze.
Yeah, turn on cam, please.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm totally not gonna regret this.
Touch. Okay. Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god. Oh boy.
Okay, that's actually pretty goddamn good. As you do, you start feeling overwhelmed, almost as if a surge of memories, almost as a surge of images and things that you weren't there for, but you are now experiencing, is now going through you. And in that sort of haze, the rest of you see actually that the vines sort of just go and sort of encapsulate not the entirety of Avi's hand, but just like sort of around the fingers, almost like making some sort of glove around it as you keep on getting bombarded with images and things. And it takes a lot of effort for you to just not be overwhelmed by it. And at the end, as you sort of just come back to your senses after like 10 seconds, the vine just sort of quickly unclasps and retreats. You see images of you saw images of an individual who you weren't aware of. Once again, the only thing you can sort of experience or feel from it is familiar, similar, maybe even same. Um, but the only thing you can life essence, basically, you feel more lively than before, almost as if you've had an entire life that you've already lived, but you didn't, as you have now all those experiences. Mostly it culminates into what you can see as this tree, I suppose, perspective. And only at the very early start could you see this individual, also some form of plan, some form of idea, and the surrounding of the tree is barren. But as time goes on, as the images keep piling up, the place is becoming more and more and more lush. And you can even see the image, if you sort of go that the image is slowly like rising, almost as if the tree, as it's growing up, is showing you in its entire life. You have no idea how much time or age has gone through your mind in just that moment. And then again, just a single thought comes once again crawling through your mind from what seems to be the tree. Friend.
Oh, I'm just gonna think. You, friend.
Me, friend.
Oh. Oh,
Avi, are you alright?
Oh,
You've just been touched
yeah.
by that vine. Should I burn this? This
No,
seems
no, no, no,
dangerous.
no, 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 no. It's friend. Just oh, I was not expecting that. I was
Friend?
not. It's friend. Don't worry. He was talking to me in my head, and yeah, we're apparently we're apparent. Or well, I'm apparently very familiar to him, and I I think I just when the vine when I touched the vine, I think I saw its entire life. It it's I don't know.
So
But I
what you're telling
feel
me,
and then I felt like I was living that life. Genuinely felt like just it was mine from I don't know, long ago or something, but I know it wasn't because I'm alive now.
Wait, are you saying this is some sort of dead person you want as a plant?
Um, I think so, yeah. It did seem to be around plants a whole lot. Maybe some
Um,
kind of druid or something?
Maybe their body decomposed it into the plant.
but is it just this plant? And I point at the plant.
No, it's
Or is
the
it?
tree.
Oh, it's like the
And
entire.
everything grew around it as it grew.
Okay.
Hmm.
Oh, well. I don't know what to do with this information, but that was interesting. Head hurts like a motherfucker, though, but we can keep going, I guess. Hmm. I'm gonna put my hand on the tree and like, friend.
Friend, stay.
No, I'm sorry. I'm afraid we can't stay, but I will be coming back fairly frequently.
Friend, come back.
Yes.
Friend, share. And as sort of the share comes about, you sort of see once again the tentacle. My bad, not tentacles, vines.
Be sus.
Hey,
Sussy bug.
vines, guys. Just sort of coil around and come toward you, and what can only be explained as plant mutilation using its no, it uses its own vines. Like it takes a single vine and it takes itself, and it basically squeezes out until it rips off one of the vines, and you see that a sort of water just sort of comes out of the things, and almost like a sink, almost sort of deal. Sort of just like starts slowly dripping off.
What's
Are
the
you
last?
okay, friend?
Friend, share.
If you insist, I'm gonna cup my hands and take a drink.
It is, you know, I don't think your taste buds were ever prepared to be like, I wonder what tree vine water would taste like. But it's surprisingly refreshing. Very much so. To the point where it actually clears your mind. Like, it almost feels like all of your Hold on, what the fuck was written? No!
It was over when you said tentacles.
It feels as if you are just in Zen mode. For the next hour, you have advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Oh. I'm gonna just think next time, friend, share with you.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh yeah!
Friend.
All right, my boy got wisdom on or advantage on wisdom saving throws.
Yeah, for only an hour.
That's one
I
keep
mean,
you
no,
free.
still nice.
But as you sort of go and look around, you see that an entrance was basically unveiled as a portion of the vine sort of just let you pass through as they slowly sort of recede from the exit of this possible room. And the stream ends here. It doesn't seem like the stream continues on. And just before you leave, you hear one last little sort of message in your mind. Be careful, friend.
Again, think real hard. Will do. Have to see you next time to share.
And then just silence from there. I don't think it can wake back. And as you pass, only maybe like 5 meters in, you already start seeing a change. Rather than grass and moss, this place is being filled with mushrooms, fungi, big and small, different types.
Magic mushroom.
They are glowing. So, if you would like to call these magic mushrooms, they are in all aesthetic purposes magical.
No idea how much I want to eat one.
It is your choice, friend.
I want to examine the mushrooms if they're edible.
Okay. Similarly, you can give me a survival since this is just checking if they're poisonous or not.
Well, can I check if they're special in any way as well?
in what way special do you mean?
I mean,
Like actually magical, or
no, not actually magical.
just
I
like
don't know. I'll check if they're poisonous and I'll fuck it. Yoink.
He's checking if they're drugs.
yeah. I would say with a 22, there's various types here. Most of them poisonous, very much so. One doesn't show the signs of having poison like the others, but you're not sure if it's edible, or in the normal sense of, this would go great with a stir fry or something. Since these are very unfamiliar, you don't really have a way to, sort of pick out what their effects will do, but you can confirm that you do find, I'll say, a form that is where you would think it's poisonous. It's just like a sort of, it has like a very wide cap, rather than anything, and almost like, and
No. Not that video.
and
My poor virgin eyes.
it almost has like bioluminescent like veins going through the top, and even though this one has like all the signs of being poisonous, like being flat caps and whatnot, it's not. At least it doesn't have that feeling. What it
Mushroom veins, you gotta love them.
No, god damn it.
You gotta love them bulging mushroom veins. Am I right, fellas?
It is not poisonous. Do what you will with this. Just say.
All right, I'm gonna pick a couple. I'm gonna take one. We'll go over to Zamaan. Say, hey, Zamaan, can you fry this real quick?
Oh yeah, sure, no problem.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah, with a bit of produce flame.
Hell yeah.
I mean, yeah, no, the man literally makes fire.
No, but like he
I would say though, like, you can't just do it over your hand because you want frying mushrooms on your hand. But anyways, you can improvise something to cook.
I mean, I have a fucking frying pot, my dude.
Perfection then. You can make something, and
an iron pot, but yeah.
honestly, I hate you, Mia. But you see as you start cooking and sort of the water starts coming out, you do see that that sort of glowing veins also sort of come out. It seems like it's combining with the water, and you can see that the water is obviously has that char, a little bit of like, murky feeling because you're cooking mushrooms at the end of the day, but it also has this sort of darkish bluish tint to it. But the mushroom itself seems to be losing that as it keeps on cooking. So yeah.
Who's drinking and who's taking a bite? Or am I doing both?
I mean, we can share if you want.
I'm feeling adventurous.
I'm doing this purely to test. I know it's not poisonous, don't worry. Every single other one basically is, but this one isn't. That's why I'm interested.
I believe you. I can taste it if you want me to.
Maybe
I'll do it first. Let's see. I'll just take a swig of the juice first.
The juice? Okay.
The juice.
You're gonna milk it?
Yeah, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw with disadvantage.
Oh, hell yeah. You'll love to see it, fellas. Yo.
7. He goes for it. Good soup. And it tastes.
Oh my god.
You probably wouldn't have had that taste before, but it is, in a single word, intense. Like, it doesn't feel even like salty. It doesn't even feel like bitter or something. It just feels intense. And yeah, it worked. It's not bad. It's just intense.
Oh, I feel like I just took a shot of something. Jesus.
You definitely did.
Oh. Okay, well, time for the mushroom, I guess.
Okay, the mushrooms itself.
Look, if you want to try, it's not bad. It's just strong. It's very strong.
Can we try the mushroom at the same time?
Sure,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Wait.
Go for it.
Okay.
Gilder, do you want to try?
No, thank you. I will.
I don't think he eats.
Yeah, I don't
know.
eat.
The two of you then who are eating, considering you're going for both as well, make me Constitution checks with disadvantage.
Yo.
No wait, no. Avi, you already rolled. You don't have to roll again.
Oh, okay. Fair enough. I thought it was gonna say something.
Worry not.
Constitution saves or just
Constitution.
roll Constitution?
Constitution saving throw.
Wait, I didn't roll saving throws. Fuck, my bad.
Then reroll. No, I don't think it changed anything. Do you actually have? Are you...
I don't have proficiency.
Okay, a 12. Very nice.
Wait, with disadvantage or normal? Would you generally?
Is that a 1? No. No. This is like with disadvantage, so you're taking the lower. Okay. 12, 2. Okay. So, after, as I said, the feeling is intense. The mushroom itself is still chewy, decently chewy, but it's, combined with the water and intensity, it's all in all a passable meal. I mean, considering they're glowing mushrooms and whatnot, hey, it works. Quick meal, right? And yeah, you clean up, go for it. Zamaan and Arcane, as you guys are going, you guys sort of feel a little bit off. Almost like your perception is from your eyes, like a little bit, like it zooms in a bit and then zooms out. Like your perception, your depth perception, just sort of changes a little bit, and it catches you off guard. So you have to wait a bit. You, Avi. Imagine. Imagine if you went on the extreme in a game of the FOV slider and just see everything around you.
Basically, it's like you went on Minecraft in the option and you just fucking went from 60 to Quake Pro constantly.
Yeah, basically. And you just see everything, it almost makes it feel like you see your entirety of the nose as well. And you guys see this on Avi. His eyes almost disappear on the inside, basically. On the left, going towards the nose. And as you look, damn, Zamaan's looking kind of blue today. Maybe he's sad. Oh wait, no, he's back to red. Wait, was he red or orange? No, he's green. Oh yeah, nah. Yellow fits best. You're mostly focused on Zamaan purely because he is shiny, but he is raving like a disco ball to you.
Wait, Zamaan, make a flame.
Here?
What
is it, Avi? Are you okay?
No.
Avi, are you fine?
No.
What do you mean, no?
Avi, what's up?
You keep changing colors.
What do you mean I keep changing colors?
You're green.
No.
Now you're purple.
Wait, what?
No.
Now you're orange.
Gilder?
No.
Gilder?
No. I think I need to lay down.
By the way, the fire that he produces is rainbowy. It's and you kind of only and you kind of can taste it almost. Like the rainbow fire that he's producing.
Taste the rainbow.
Yeah, literally.
Tastes like purple.
Skittles.
But I'm gonna improv this just because I think it feels cool. You sort of, as you're sort of tasting and looking at it and taste it. Wow. Actually, just need to check Zamaan 1 second. Then I can tell you in detail what it is. Okay. Yeah, it has this What would this be? I think it would be, yeah, it tastes, even though it tastes like a rainbow, you kind of get more blue out of it than anything else, you know? It has this real nice shade of blue.
You mean I eat fire?
You're not eating it, you're just feeling it. Feeling that it's blue. I'll tell you as an out of character thing, and this is purely for aesthetic purposes, but don't roleplay it as if you knew. I'm gonna go with for while you're high, basically, and having all these hallucinations, you basically have detect magic running, and everything tastes, and every kind of magic school tastes like a color.
Jesus fuck.
So conjuration in this case is blue.
I'm just gonna say, Zamaan, your fire. Something else to it.
What do you mean something else to it?
I can taste it.
Repeat that.
It tastes blue.
What?
It tastes blue.
I think
Gilder, he's tasting colors.
you should rest.
Yeah, just lay down and we'll just figure something out.
Look, Abby. Can I give him like
tastes
the
blue.
water, like the water fly, like in the tiny pouch thingy?
Mm-hmm.
Here, this is gonna look. Isn't this interesting? And I hand you over like in the pouch, like the little fly, water fly, to entertain you.
It tastes blue.
Okay, just.
I wonder what else I can taste.
How about you taste these herbs? They're usually made for like potion making and like, but
sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him something very 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 harmless. So
that tastes horrible.
Alright, try chewing them. You know, maybe they change their taste. You know, as your
they
saliva.
taste like ash. So, what are they supposed to do?
So I will ask the healer, I suppose. Do you actually want to try and lessen this, or do you want to, are you just like, flavor wise?
Well, I want to keep him actually occupied while I try to figure something out.
Oh, okay.
Okay, guys, I'm gonna have a lay down if you don't mind.
Yeah, lay down and and then I can give you some more stuff to taste. Is that alright?
Thank you.
Yeah. And is there like anything tasty in this box? Can I like give him I don't know.
And like your herbs?
Yeah, like so something that you could also use in, I don't know, like seasoning.
To make a brave move here, give me more of the mushroom.
Yeah.
You're gonna fucking live it out of the tower.
Yeah, I think you would have stuff like maybe like rosemary, mint, maybe in your like things. So yeah, you could have some like flavor stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him some flavor stuff. Just actually, mint would be pretty good.
Yeah, mint has a strong flavor.
Yeah. Yeah, try this.
Oh. Why does it taste spicy? I like it. Wait, no.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Should make food out of it. But Demmy, can I make a roll? Try to like at least analyze this fucking condition.
Sure. Make me a, because you don't really have much in here, and this is more like things. Give me the medicine check with like disadvantage. 17. 17 nonetheless. I will say, since this is purely from a medical standpoint and like how you've been treating him, it seems that some of his senses are, well, bamboozled. Basically, he's seeing things that shouldn't be seen, and he's seemingly tasting things that he shouldn't be able to taste, and he's tasting colors. So, from your sort of calculation, his sense of view might very much be, and his sense of taste might also be. You're not sure about. It seems like in terms of like feeling and smell, seems to be normal.
I almost got corona, basically.
But in terms of actually trying to heal this, you don't think you have the ability to, well, heal this. It's probably going to pass on its own. What you can do is try and keep the senses kind of constantly stimulated to maybe keep him functioning. Because the moment he starts feeling something else might be the problem, might be the point where he starts licking other mushrooms.
Okay. First things first. How long does that last? And do I have enough bullshit in my herbalism kit to keep him fed, essentially?
I would say if you ration it, you should have enough. But for this, it depends. Could last an hour, maybe more, maybe less, depending on how good his system is. Out of character tip: he rolled a natural one, not soon.
Out of character tip: we could always press on.
Well, how about we take like some short rest? Just sit down for like an hour roughly, and see where it's going. I have like some more stuff like you could try out, and like open like another thing with, I don't know, rosemary.
The best part is, and this is just informing in case like for later roleplay and stuff, because you actually drank that water and have a clear mind, all the flavors that you do taste come out clear. There's no distraction in your mind, basically. Like if you feel intense, that's the only thing you feel. It ends up being just like Zen mode clarity. It's a real moment, like a philosopher starts using cocaine, basically.
Cocaine. My God, no. Look, here's a tip: don't drink tree cum, kids. Unless it's maple.
That's tree blood, I think.
It was not maple, I can tell you that much.
Fuck yeah. Oh man.
All right. So, are you basically going to be doing a short rest then, while waiting for him to recoup up?
Sure.
I mean, I'm not sure. Do you guys want to?
Not in a hurry.
I mean,
we're not in a hurry.
Yeah, I feel like we need a short rest.
Yeah. For the two of you that are only slightly affected, it's gonna pass after like 15 minutes when your side's gonna just stabilize again.
Zamaan again. Zamaan, could you do that fire thing again?
Sure.
I'm gonna try and like fucking grab some.
Oh god.
No, don't do this.
Oh
don't
god.
touch the flame. Don't touch the flame. No, and I turn out the flame before he can touch it.
I wanna taste it.
If you're gonna do this, I'm not gonna show it to you anymore.
Alright. I'm gonna go back to where I was.
Can I use like Mage Hand to entertain him by making like shadow figures with my Mage Hand?
You can. Just need to look. I believe that Mage Hand is also conjuration, right? Yeah.
It is actually, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Look.
Damn. Up to you. I mean, doesn't really matter. It's just like so I can tell that there's blue in the air again.
I mean, yeah, but I can't use evocation. I don't want to kill him with firebolt.
Can I use light?
If you want to.
With that's a cantrip.
Yeah, just trying to remember what.
It's a charisma based.
No, not charisma base. What school of magic does light belong
I
to?
have no idea.
Is it? I have a feeling that it's still conjuration because you're conjuring
Oh
light.
my fucking god.
No, it's evocation actually.
Okay, let's see what this tastes like.
Damn, something spicy and red is in the air. It's evocation.
Okay, so can I cast like the light cantrip? I'm just gonna make something light up and give it to Avi. Can I do that?
You can. It is very bright, and well, basically blind you as it's close. But it's red. Tastes red.
You gotta look at mage hand blue. Tastes red.
Can I give him a glowing hammer?
A what?
A glowing hammer.
You can use light on a glowing hammer.
Okay, there you go, Abby.
Can I pick up a rock? I see a rock that's a bit chipped. I find a rock that's a bit chipped or something and use mending on it to see what his reaction is.
Mending is
Transmutation. I think.
Transmutation. What would go well with transmutation?
Oh.
Let's go
Red.
Green.
green. I'm thinking green as well. Now there's green in the air.
Oh.
You'll need to collect 4 more colors to become the Pokemon Master.
You're tempting me to use my spell slots. You're tempting me to use spell slots.
That one tastes green.
Can I just show him the spells like a special case?
I mean,
not to completely use them, just to show him the type of magic.
You would, I think, have to use the entire spell if you want to cast the proper properties of it.
Yeah, he wouldn't be able to notice which school it is,
No.
which color it is.
Nah, you have to cast it entirely.
Yeah, shit. Well, that's all the schools I know of.
But yeah, I mean, this is probably your specialty, Zamaan, and I'm not even gonna roll because you kind of probably would have figured this out. It does seem that he's very much reacting differently to various spells by colors, and you can probably guesstimate in character as well that this is some form of hallucinogenic spell in the work. Not like the mushroom itself is a spell. It's just almost creating a spell-like effect through drugs.
I get it. Can I try to sense what kind of magic it is, so I can maybe counteract it?
If you use detect magic, I will tell you this: the mushrooms themselves aren't magical. There is no trace of magic. It just
I would see light on them too.
Yeah. It just seems to be more that it's probably through some weird medicine stuff, just evoking that sort of enlightenment possibility, where he is now all of a sudden in tune with stuff.
Avi, which color do you taste?
Huh? Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
I'm just munching on the rock.
While we're resting, can I just investigate the room we're in?
It's not really a room. This was actually kind of still close to the big tree guy. This is more just not nearly narrow hallway. It's just a sort of a corridor going, and there's things. So where you're resting is just basically a regular corridor, not really a room. But I will say that it is almost midnight, and that's when we usually finish up. So we're gonna finish. We're gonna end here where Avi will be high, and everybody is taking a short rest while having fun with Avi and colors. So
Okay. Dumb question before we actually end.
mm,
Short rest heals how much?
depends how much you want to use it. Actually, since now you're level 2, you should be able to heal your hit dice. So you are at D8, so you should be able to heal 2d8 plus I think your Constitution rating. But if you want to, you can only spend 1d8. For each hit die, spend this way. The player rolls the die and adds the character's Constitution modifier to it. The character his hit points equal to the total. So it's more of a case like, do you want to use all your short rests for the day, or do you want to use one now and then like split it for later for like less effects and stuff?
I mean, do we need like an hour or so? Like how much would that mean?
A short rest is an hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna take like 1, I suppose.
Okay.
Because since we're like taking time anyways.
Okay. The rest obviously haven't spent their hit dice unless you want to continue healing, but you can just roll the 1d8 plus your Constitution. Yep. So you regain 6 in that short rest, which I think makes you at full.
Yep.
Okay. So, we'll end it there. Next session's obviously going to be hopefully Friday if all goes well, but considering this is session 4 and there is some form of curse always following, perhaps that might not be the case. Either or.
Don't be a negative Nancy.
I'm not. I'm usually an optimist. That's why I still run these properly. But let's say our goodbyes, guys. Bye-bye.
Bye.
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 Bye.